us meet Teacher Christine. Teacher Christine is a PE teacher of the grade 10 students of Christ the King College. She believes in the importance of the Assure model in conducting an instructional system design. This will help her in making her lesson plans while using technology. The first step in the Assure model talks about analyzing the learners. This requires the teacher to understand the learner's learning styles, age level, interest or preferences, background, special needs, and cultural diversity. With this, Teacher Christine constantly conducts an assessment prior to her discussions in order to understand her diverse learners and respond to their needs. As part of analyzing the learners, Teacher Christine, like other teachers, would bring her work even at home and continue studying the results of the assessment to make her ready for tomorrow's next topic. After analyzing her diverse learners, Teacher Christine immediately starts encoding or writing her lesson plans, starting with stating the objectives as part of the second step in the Assure model. The second step, stating the objectives, will serve as a main instruction or guide that will direct the flow for the teacher to achieve the learning outcome expected of the lesson. The third step in the Assure model talks about selecting methods, media, and materials. This step requires Teacher Christine to select the appropriate way of delivering the lesson and using the applicable media or technology which can effectively help the learners in understanding the lessons easily. With this, Teacher Christine utilizes both books and media in delivering her lessons. In selecting methods, media, and materials, Teacher Christine will try to imitate the steps of the dance as part of her discussion on the following day. This will make sure that the media and materials that she has chosen will contribute to the teaching and the learning process. On the following day, Teacher Christine presents the topic together with the objectives entitled The Fundamental Positions of Arms and Feet in Folk Dance. In order to utilize methods, media, and materials in her subject, Teacher Christine decided to play the video in front of the class using technology. With this, Teacher Christine also demonstrates the steps in front of the class for her students to follow it. The fifth step in the Assure model is require learner participation. In this step, Teacher Christine makes sure that the students are engaged throughout the teaching and learning process. With this, she encourages her students to perform the fundamental positions of arms and feet while the video is playing as they try to imitate it in order to make sure that they are following the proper positions of the both hands and feet. To end her discussion, Teacher Christine gave an assessment or an activity to her students in order to make sure if they have really understood the topic or if they can really execute properly the fundamental positions of arms and feet in folk dance. This activity will be given to them with a rubrics, and this activity will be presented after 2 days of preparation and practice. The sixth and last step in the Assure model is evaluate student performance. With this, Teacher Christine asked the students to create a final presentation in order to make sure if they can really execute the fundamental arms and feet positions of folk dance. In order to evaluate the performance of the students, the teacher will rate them using the rubric, and at the end of their presentation, the teacher is expected to give feedback to their students. So that was the story of Teacher Christine, a PE teacher of Christ the King College, who uses the Assure model in order to make sure that she becomes a quality teacher and an effective teacher. Any effective teacher knows that the perfection of their technique does not come overnight, and there is always room for improvement. By following the Assure process, you will be sure to improve your teaching for many years to come.